Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did another Warhammer nation, Nagashazar, undead. And there were plenty of undead, and it was a really easy game because we could go in the water, and basically no one else could. That's it. Let's roll up another one. 294. EA Nihuala. Yep, done that. 167. Melangel, Blessed Veil. Done that. 23. EA Oceania. Probably. I don't want to do another Oceanic nation anyways. 62 is Pythium. I think we've done that. Pretty sure. 15. EA Marverni. I did it on a stream recently with Lego, so I'm not inclined. 61 is Pyrene. I believe we've done that. 259. LA Sla, we've done that. 283. Igchal, Dark Elven Dungeons. Pretty sure we did that with the Deep Hydras. 311. LA Sovirus. Okay. Was waiting for one of these to pop up. So this is from the Firepower mod, which is a lot of like modern military style nations. So I think this is based on like the Soviet Union, World War II Soviet Union. It's gonna be wild. I don't know if we can expect anything balanced, but we're gonna go with it. As far as a map, let's do yeah, we'll do Lost Capital. Late age. My favorite age. Sovirus for the motherland. Oh, yeah. When the humans of Bogarus threw off their Vanir masters, human princes took the place of the Vanyar lords. The common folk of Rus chafed under the taxes, levies, and abuses of the princes until the unrest of the people became so great a civil war broke out. Forest bandits, peasant Voi, and city-dwelling Peshtsi joined in, rising up to create a new system. In the brutal land of Rus, the most brutal men lead. The Chekists organized the conscription of soldiers and set the best and brightest minds to the task of destroying the enemies of the awakening god. Yes. Cold-resistant humans prefer cold scale +1. Powerful ranged infantry, weak melee infantry, summonable specialist troops. We get strong fire, air, and earth magic, weak water, nature, death, and blood. Weak priests that can reanimate the undead. Sure, why not? Standard forts, but a bureau foreman can build a better fort. Cossack officer. 50 leadership, pull resist 3. It's got a revolver, range 45, my ass. That's insane. I mean, I suppose if you think about like a composite bow having a range of 40. So historical composite bows like those used by the Mongolians could hit effective ranges of around 200 meters, 220 yards. Maximum flight range of about 500 meters. Okay, then let's look at like a classic revolver sort of thing. I don't know. Here. The Nagant M1895 is what they used in the Soviet Union. Effective firing range 50 yards. Yeah. Okay. So, not really. I mean, maybe a modern revolver. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know enough about guns, really. Yeah, I don't think that's actually that crazy. You know, I think modern revolvers are also like 50 yards. Well, I guess that's like the effective range. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, I don't think you're getting to 500 yards. It's pretty impressive for a composite bow. Sort of wild to think, to be honest. That just like a string firing a little sliver of wood 500 yards, but fucking gunpowder explosion can't propel it nearly that far. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. All right, so yeah, he's got a range 45 revolver with 10 shots. I don't know about that. And it's armor piercing. Fires every round. Okay. Sniper. So it's an Assassin 2 for 1 recruitment point, 85 gold. That's pretty good. Cold Resist 3, Stealth 50, Snow Move 4 Survival. He's got a Length 2 Bayonet, 11 attack, 13 piercing, and a Scoped Rifle. Range 60, 17 precision, 16 armor piercing every round. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, except with assassins, you're often going to end up like in a tavern, and that's not super good, but he does have the bayonet, which isn't bad. 12 hit points, 3 protection, 11 defense isn't great if he doesn't secure the kill with the rifle. Honestly, it's not that imbalanced, but the fact that they're really cheap and plentiful. Infantry Commander, 100 leadership, gold star. Yep. Command Bunker can be recruited outside forts as well. 150 gold, 62 resources, 1 recruitment points. It has 40 hit points, 25 protection, 0 defense, 10 MR, 50 morale, blah, blah, blah. Combat speed of 2, so it can move in combat, which is really funny. I don't know why. Shock resist 15, fire 5, cold 5, poison 25, mindless. Castle defense bonus 20, affliction resistance 100. And it's got range 50 rifle, 13 precision, 14 armor piercing, 10 shots. But it comes with 5d6 conscript spearmen at the start of battle. So yeah, it's a bunker. You know, you slap this down in basically every province to help with PD. 5d6 spearmen averages out to about 17 or 18. It's not much, but it's some extra PD. You know, and this thing, it's never gonna rout, I guess. It'll just keep shooting its rifle. It only has 10 shots though, so yeah, I mean, yeah. And the conscript spearmen obviously are not going to be great, but you know. Checist Investigator. 1 holy, 50 leadership. Fire, death, blood, 10% for another fire, death, or blood. Sacred, of course. Cold resist 3. Inquisitor, control bonus 10, and inspirational plus 1. Mostly it's a level 1 priest. Bureau Engineer. 1 earth. And then +1 to fire, air, water, earth twice. 10% for another one. So you could get earth 3 out of these, but it's uncommon. You're probably going to get some jumble. Yeah. They do give resource bonus 5, which is kind of nice, because I feel like we're probably going to have some higher resource costs. It's not the greatest of mages that I would like to see, but it might be what we end up going with. Surgeon. 1 nature. And then fire, air, water, earth, followed by death, nature, glamour. Again, just a big jumble of ones, you know? It's not really, like, my kind of thing. They do have a healer 1, though, which is pretty nice. Field artillery. 250 gold, 89 resources, 1 recruitment point. Has 30 hit points, 3 protection only, 10 defense, 13 morale. Siege bonus of 40. It's pretty good. They have 3 crewman's sword in melee if something approaches, which is fine. And then they have an artillery tube. Range 60, 13 precision. Every other round does 15 fire damage and an AoE 1, not magic damage, which makes sense. Followed by an AoE 6 shrapnel, dealing 12 slash or pierce damage. Depending on our protection values, maybe. I wouldn't say this is phenomenal just because it's late age, but I think it could be pretty good, depending, like I said, on our own protection values. They get 5 shots of this, and they get long-range bombardment as a spell. So they can actually cast this as a ritual. It's range 1, so you have to be next to the province you're bombarding. And it'll do 20 shots of 15 armor piercing damage. Fire magic damage. Why is this magic? I don't know. Guards Commander. 150 leadership. 1 holy. Inspirational 1. Very nice. Checklist Executioner. Cap only. 50 leadership. 70 undead leadership. 1 death. 1 blood. Fire, death, blood. Sacred. Patrol bonus. Inspirational +1. I mean... yeah, I don't know. There's a 33% chance there'll be Death 2. Otherwise, they might just have Fire 1, Death 1, Blood 1. You might get Blood 2, which is usually equally as worthless to me, but we'll see. Bureau Foreman, cap only. 3 recruitment points, 295 gold. They are old, though, which I despise. But they get Fire 1, Air 1, Earth 1... and then +2 to fire, air, water, or earth. 10% for another one. Okay, so they could end up with 2 water and then 1 of everything else, which is worst case scenario. But 3 fire, 3 air, or 3 earth is pretty good. I just really wish they weren't old. If they weren't old, this is all we'd make, but fuck. Forest Anarch. Non-fort forests. %50 for water and nature. They have Heretic 1. They can summon allies. Forest Brothers. I don't know, something. I'm not sure. Okay. We got the Conscript Spearman. Militia unit. Wearing a cloth uniform. Brilliant. 3 protection, 9 defense. Spear, 9 attack, 13 damage. Yeah. Conscript Rifleman. Okay. Well, they still also have cloth uniforms, so they're still very vulnerable. 9 morale is really bad. They're also undisciplined, which is not great. But they do have a rifle. Range 50, 13 precision, 14 armor piercing every round. 10 shots. Which means that with enough of these, nothing else will really matter. Everything will just die under a hail of gunfire. Which is a fun strategy, I would say. That's a strategy that really only works in single player, though. Rifle infantryman. Okay. Certainly a bit more expensive. 15 gold, 21 resources, 10 recruitment points, but not too bad. They have 5 protection on the body, and then average stats pretty much across the board. They get a 12 damage bayonet. The rifle does 14 armor piercing damage, which is nuts. And they can throw a grenade within range 10. 10 precision, 10 fire damage, non-magical, AoE 1, and the AoE 1 shrapnel effect. Yeah, this might be all we make. Still pretty low protection, but they're at least disciplined. With 10 morale. Marksman. Okay. So they don't have the reinforced uniform, so they still have 3 protection, 11 defense, 10 MR, 12 morale's pretty nice, though. They're also stealthy. They got the 13 damage bayonet, the range 60 scoped rifle, 16 precision, 16 armor piercing damage with 10 shots. They're also cheaper because they don't have the reinforced uniform and the helmet. So maybe we just make marksmen. I don't know. No, I mean, they do cost more recruitment points. So we will probably get more rifle infantrymen. And these guys have the grenade. But the 2 less morale does kind of suck. Assault engineer, cap only. Oh, God. 12 hit points, for some reason. They have nice 14 protection, 10 defense, 10 MR, 11 morale. They have a 13 damage dagger, and then a range 35 auto gun, 12 precision, 10 armor piercing, 3 shots. It's also used in melee. So they have 8 total shots, meaning essentially they'll shoot this 24 times. Oh, God. Yeah, and they have the grenade. Yeah, these guys are going to shred quite a lot, and 14 protection is very respectable with 12 hit points on a ranged unit. Okay, we might go with these. We keep finding better stuff. Well, you know, we're not even halfway, so we'll see. Regimental banner has standard 1. We're definitely going to want that. Don't let me forget making these. We're going to want that extra morale. Assault banner. Okay, it's the same thing, but he's got the auto gun. Sure. Cossack. Light cav with revolvers. I'm never sure quite what to do with a unit like this. Just seems too fragile. This uses the old mounted system, so it's 1 unit. It has no shield. 5 protection, 11 hit points. I mean, if it gets shot with any, like, yeah, obviously with our strategy, we're not going to make them. I don't know with any strat, unless you're making conscript spearmen or something. I don't know which. Auto gun team. Limited to 1 per turn. Get 10 hit points, 5 protection, 13 defense with a parry 4 shield. That's nice. 10 MR, 12 morale. They got 2 crewman swords for 13 damage. And the auto gun. Range 50, 11 precision, 10 armor piercing, 10 shots, 15 ammo. Yes, of course we're going to be making one of these every fucking turn. Going to be awesome. Supply truck. Cap only. It's excellent. How does this thing not have trample? In what world does this not have trample? Maybe for balance purposes, but come on. You can't give me a truck and then not give it trample. So it's got 30 hit points, size 8, 15 protection, 5 defense, 10 MR, 12 morale, 16 speed. Susceptible to shock 5, fire 5, poison resist 10, supply bonus 35, affliction resistance 100. Probably should also have disease resist 100, I would imagine. It's got a revolver and vehicle ram. Length 0, 10 attack, 15 blunt damage. Can't be repelled. Yeah, how does this not have trample, though? Come on. I guess if we really need the supplies, it's okay. 35 supply. But, yeah, because this is only 10, I suppose. Yeah, I could see maybe making some. Guards, riflemen, cap only, sacred. Oh boy. 12 hit points, 5 protection, 11 defense, 11 MR, 13 morale. Cold resist 3, of course. Patrol bonus 2, formation fighter 1. What are you going to do with that? What does that do? I don't know what you do with that. 11 size points in a square? I don't know. They got the bayonet. Length 2, 11 attack, 13 piercing damage. The rifle, of course, range 50, 14 precision, 14 armor piercing, and the grenade. So, you know, it's a sacred ranged unit. So it falls under that kind of category. Precision is good, of course. Flaming weapons is very strong. And, you know, Stygian flesh wouldn't go amiss, I would say, to help out their protection value a little bit. Yeah. Guard's banner, sacred, standard. Okay. Sure. Okay. Spells. Conjuration. Nothing. Doesn't surprise me. Alteration. Peasant Banquet. 1 death, 10 death gems, gets you 5 assault ghouls. Starving peasants are given gifts of tainted human flesh by the necromancer and compelled to eat if they refuse. The ghouls thus created are more loyal to Sovirus, and therefore better citizens. They're equipped for combat in heavy armor and given small autoguns. Yeah, alright, that sounds pretty good. It is 10 death gems, though, in late age for 5 units, so they better be pretty good. Evocation. Nothing. Construction, here we go. Build flamethrowers. You get 2 flame engineers for 5 fire gems. Yep. BZ-16 armored car for 8 air gems. Carries an autogun. More effective at driving over smaller enemies. Oh, that sounds like it gets trampled then. That's very valuable. Horseless carriage, motorized commander. For 12 air gems. Katyusha launcher for 18 fire gems. Field artillery, very slow. Oh no, right. So this is the upgraded field artillery. Pulverize the enemy from afar while having the mobility and speed of the mechanized units. BT-36 medium tank. 35 earth gems for a tank commander. Hulking chassis, armor, and turret. Okay, it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to want all that stuff. Anti-material rifle. 5 air gems, 5 fire gems. 16 armor piercing magic damage. Range 50, 10 ammo. And an AoE 1, 14 armor piercing magic fire damage. Pretty nasty. Anti-magic uniform. Plus 3 MR, plus 10 to fire, shock, cold, poison resist. 8 protection. Okay. Enchantment. Anti-magic infantry. We get 5 anti-magic infantrymen for 12 nature gems. Okay. I suppose maybe if we wanted to do something with, like, the Pretender for big, like, if we wanted foul vapors or something, maybe we could make those, but I don't know. I don't know. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood. Assault Devil. Armed with experimental automatic rifles. It's pretty badass. You get 1 for 10 slaves. Requires 3 blood, 2 fire. 3 blood, 2 fire. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much looking at a Pretender to do something like that, I feel. I mean, maybe if he gets the 10%, he gets a fire and another blood. There's got to be a blood booster. There's definitely fire boosters. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I don't think this will be especially difficult, is my guess. We're going to go, of course, with the autogun team every turn, one of those, and we're going to go with assault engineers. Because that's going to just absolutely shred everything, and they're heavily protected. So we're certainly going to need some good scales. We don't need much in a bless. We are going to get these, you know. We want flaming weapons ideally, but that's kind of pricey. There's other weapon blesses that might be okay. Ooh, we don't have many choices. I don't think we really need a an awake expander here. So I'm thinking maybe just the transcendent glyph. The flaming weapons is 7 fire. And then we'd want to get air for precision. We need this, maybe even this. Nine bless points. Pretty much all we care about is precision. Outside of that, hard to say, really. I got 4 points. I could throw on solar weapons as well for another 4 armor piercing. Sure. Why not? At least that'll be active for the first 3 years. That's it. That's the bless. Communism is the name of our god. I expect nothing less. And we are playing on Lost Capital. That's right. So we need 6 points. That's true. An Awake Expander would have been more beneficial on this map, but I still think we'll be fine. Oh, we can enter the military academy to get 4 XP. It's not bad. Alright, make one of those. For a mage, I think we're mostly looking at the... who are we looking at? The Bureau Engineer. Yeah, that's our go-to mage. And then the rest is all spent on Assault Engineers. No, we don't have many. Oh, actually, I guess we could get Sacreds instead. For research, well, we certainly want to get all this construction stuff, because that's going to be a lot of fun. So we want to go at least down to 5 construction. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Conjuration has nothing in it. Alteration had the Peasant Banquets, which could be kind of fun if we get Death Gems. Salt Ghouls. Maybe. But construction is certainly our goal. Okay. Oh, yeah, plenty of shields, of course. Luckily, we have armor piercing here. I'm gonna go here to assassinate this pack. Could be pretty nasty. Oh, what is it? Hit scan? It's just instant? It is. There's no projectile. It's instant hit. Well, that's pretty great. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a very easy game. We did lose 2 rifle infantrymen, but that's alright. Assassinate. Fire closest. We'll go take this on. A little iffy, but I believe in him. HUD the commander. Sniped him in his home with a sniper rifle. 6 damage. That could have been better. Finally. Oh, we would have done 8. Got reduced to 6. Oh, jeez. We actually stabbed him in the head with a bayonet, but he rolled insanely well on his protection roll. Yeah, that's life. Alright, but we got him. Yeah, the grenades. Oh, it's gonna be good, baby. Another commander sleeping in his bed. 4 damage. Come on. Damn. We should have done like 11 damage on that shot on average. We got him. Oh, it's gonna be good. I do think we probably want to go searching already, so we'll have him go around. All right, another commander getting shot in the head in his bed. Boom! Sniped! That's what we're talking about. Oh my god. It's every round. So ridiculous. Yep. It's pretty good. Oh, we're gonna have so many assault engineers. It's gonna be insane. Balance is not part of it. Oh, we didn't find any enemy commanders to assassinate. Good. Alright, well, that's good. Crossbowman is a little more painful. Yeah, maybe we should assassinate stuff like that instead. I have not looked at who we're playing against. Doesn't even matter. That's how I feel about it. Oh, in the tavern. Took some lumps, but he's alright. He's got Iron Will for increased MR. Doesn't mean anything. Look at this. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Lost an assault engineer and a spearman. That's okay. The 7 autogun teams are getting 24 kills, as many as the 35 riflemen sacreds. Which brings me... we didn't look at... Didn't look at the sacred. So yeah, they have solar weapons. Ooh, I wonder if that's not applying. No, does not look like it's applying. Wasted bless. Does it specify? I don't think it specifies when you pick it that it's melee only. I know flaming weapons works, but... Oh well. I don't know what else I really would have taken anyways. Nice. Dude's a pro. Yeah, we are capped here. Okay. Utgard has already moved all the way up here because I took that long. No, come on, it's turn 10. He made a fucking beeline for it. There's no way he completed his cap circle. Well, no. Is he there? I don't... Okay, well... I don't know, I hesitate being friends with him. But I suppose we take the coast, it's pretty good. Found a cypress forest, we get to take this. Alright, I'll be friends with him for now. So Utgard is our enemy. Yeah, he's gonna get shredded pretty good. We're gonna need a priest, so get one of those. Run, you fools. The assassin is here. Oh my god. Battle's over like before it starts. Jesus. Also gonna need another military commander. He refused. How dare he? Oh my god, yeah, we just delete stuff. This is ridiculous. Well, I could take Karnag. That would be sort of tit for tat, but if I actually want to be friends, it doesn't bode well. I'll leave it. Oh, 24 damage. Shot. Armor defeating hit. No shit. Glorious. Hey, we gained a free temple. That's always appreciated. Yeah, we need a... Who's the big guy? Guards commander. Get me one of them. Root guard accepted. We found earth blood seepage. That's very good. We need earth gems. Dead. Nice. Shooting decks. Just lump it all in one big clump. Yeah, good. Yeah, 3 earth gems per turn. We can make flamethrowers, armored car, horseless carriage. I would like to see some of those things. Let's see the armored car. Uh-oh. Oh my god. What a fucking pro. He doesn't even have that good of stats. Jeez. That's crazy. He is a pro. Alright, there's the armored car. 40 hit points. Size 7 trampler. Yes. 20 protection. 5 defense, 10 MR, 18 morale. With slash, blunt, and pierce resist. It is susceptible to shock 5. Fire resist 5, cold resist 5, poison resist 20. Has the ram attack and an auto gun, which fires 8 shots for 10 armor piercing. The thing is, it's like, I don't think we really even need this. I don't know. It's just kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I don't know. We can also make the horseless carriage motorized commander. Carries 5 motorized riflemen into combat, fast enough to quickly replenish them if they are lost in action. Often used to rapidly reinforce threatened provinces. I mean, we gotta see it, so let's just see it. And then... yeah, we're going to see flamethrowers. Found another Earthblood seepage. Awesome. Ooh, it's a target-rich environment. Oh, yep. Slaughtered him with that mace. 21 points of damage from one hit. Ow. Yeah, didn't work out in our favor. Well, he did a lot of good work, though. I can't complain. This is ridiculous, man. I mean, we're really just playing on baby mode. Alright, the flamethrowers. Flame engineers. 12 hit points. 14 protection, 10 defense, 10 MR, 14 morale, 10 speed. Fire resist 12, cold resist 3. Fire explosion on death. They have a dagger and a range 6 flamethrower. 11 precision, 10 armor piercing fire damage in a beam. Minimum of 4 squares. Which also has a fear effect on it. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, but I could see putting them at the front on hold and fire closest. I do think they... at the same time, it's like, at the range where they will fire and be involved in combat, they will also probably be very susceptible to our own gunfire. So they don't... yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find a niche for them. Oh, whoops. I didn't need another guards commander. Oh yeah, we were supposed to be making field artillery too. Oh yeah, we gotta have field artillery. Okay, so we got Rostislav, the motorized commander. So he's just a commander version of that, but he doesn't have the supply bonus. But he does come with 5 motorized riflemen. Yeah, okay. Right, so we got cut off pretty decently here as far as provinces. He definitely got more than we did, but we're going to start working our way up the sides. After construction 5, then we pretty much just want to prepare for our pretender to be able to just airdrop onto something. So the usual goodies: thaumaturgy 4, enchantment 3, alteration, whatever. Oh yeah, I didn't script this thing. Motorized riflemen. They've got a range 45 automatic rifle, 13 precision, 12 armor piercing, 3 shots. Not bad. Oh my god, this is disgusting. This is just filthy what we're doing. Yeah, we could get the thing to get the assault ghouls. We'll get it eventually. I mean, nothing can survive this. This is an insane amount of ranged armor-piercing damage that's just instant. We'll see how that thing does. Oh, that one is a projectile. There you go. Oh my god, dude. I've never seen destruction on this level. What the hell, man? Okay. Yep, pretty easy stuff. Oh right, now we can make the Katyusha launcher and the medium tank. Medium tank's gonna require 3 earth, 1 fire, so we're gonna need earth boots here. But I will make them gladly. And then the Katyusha tank requires what? 3 fire, 1 air. Ooh. Okay, the Pretender might have to do that one. Fire boosters are not nearly as easy. Medium tank. I mean, in what world do I not take this lost capital, like, immediately? I just don't want to open up access to the other guys yet, so we'll hold off. But I could. I could take it. Better believe it. Jesus. There it is, Tank Commander. 80 hit points, size 9 Trampler, 20 protection, 11 MR, 22 morale, 14 speed. Sacred. Oh, if I had known that. Oh, we may have done some very different things here. Now, he can't bless himself, and he doesn't have a miscellaneous slot, actually, so he can't really thug with a bless, which is unfortunate. He has a Fear Aura, Slash, Blunt, Pierce Resist, Susceptible Shock 5, Fire Resist 5, Cold Resist 5, Poison Resist 20. He's got the Vehicle Ram, 25 damage. Tank Cannon, range 60. 12 precision, 14 fire damage, AoE 1 every other round, plus an AoE 5 shrapnel for 12 damage. And the auto gun, range 50, 11 precision, 10 armor piercing, 8 attacks, 50 ammo. I do think he is a pretty capable light thug with nothing else. But he also has 50 leadership, so you could just give him, like, you know, you just give him 50 shit. And he'll probably shred pretty well. I'm curious to see how he does. Battle. I mean, how can you still call this a battle? And it's another one of those times where it's just like, there's nothing really creative here, right? Like, I didn't do anything, and it's like, oh, yeah, I really figured out the best thing, and we did this combo, or, you know, we did this spell. You know, it's just, no, like, all your units are just gunmen, and all the guns are pretty ridiculous, so there's really no brains involved here. Yeah, so we're at 5 Earth Gems a turn, which is fine. I mean, we're never gonna... We don't have anything we can really ever spam with that. We can get a medium tank every 7 turns at this rate, which isn't terrible. Oh, I could have sent the tank into the arena battle. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't even think. We rarely do arenas. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. The artillery's just like constantly one step behind here. Oh, we bumped. Yeah, losing a lot. Heavy crossbowmen down here. Yeah, I wonder how this war is gonna go. There he goes, 100 of his units in a blink of an eye. Delish. Okay, and that's it. So at this point, pretty much we're just waiting for him to go to war with us. And he will, of course, of course, of course. Okay, we're gonna mobilize back home. My slow parade of artillery. And we do want PD on all these places so he doesn't grab them, but we'll get there. I do have more provinces than him here. So, theoretically, we could choke out his dominion. Oh, he picked up a spirit helmet. That's pretty nice. He could also get, he could get that nice bow. Or is that construction 7? Didn't we have a... No, not a bow. It was a gun. Yeah, the anti-material rifle. 1 air, 1 fire. One of you jabronis, right? There you go. We'll give him an anti-material rifle. He got an iron face for 25 protection now. Yeah, I think he'd be a fine light thug without anything. I could have sworn I had another guard commander, but I guess not. It can't be used by him, can it? For some reason. Has to be given to a human. I know, we haven't built any forts. I probably should. We have a lot of money. I'll have you build a palisade there. Just gonna build... Oh, actually... Fuck that, build bunkers everywhere. Have them build it. It didn't even give him a weapon. He still has a revolver. Why can so you can just reanimate long dead warriors if we want. Well, that would be a big waste of time, wouldn't it? I guess you can enter this site for a little bit while we wait. What are you doing here? Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, the armored car, I mean, it just doesn't fit in with the army, unfortunately. The army is just a barrage of death. The armored car will get caught in that and die. We could bring along mages, but honestly, I'm not sure what for. They can buff armor, but everything dies instantly, so... What do you want me to say about this? Our supply usage is probably pretty heavy. We could actually start making some supply trucks. Yeah, our supply usage is a little too heavy. I could go back and pick up 4 of these. Alright, we'll wait one more turn there. Very good, very good, very good. Hold and fire. I'd like to put it on guard commander. Okay, sure. Just a little extra breach work. Keep our Dominion nice and healthy. Ah, our god has arrived. And he assassinated a field artillery. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. Caught the field artillery sleeping in its bed. Dang. Ridiculous. Communism has arrived. Oh, I didn't even notice it has the hammer and sickle symbol. This is a normal... This is a vanilla pretender, you know, this glyph. So they just changed it to include that. That's wonderful. Yeah. So he'll be pretty good once we get Evocation 7 in a few turns. Thunder Oak. Yeah, we're still eating up many supplies. All right. Yep. Fire closest. That's all we care about. Just obliterate everything, please. Yep. This feels right. This feels appropriate here. All right. So I think you're moving out. You should take these supply trucks with you. All right, our first throne. Good God. Iron Griffins. Artillery! Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they're not very good, but it's funny to look at them. Oh my God, it's just non-stop. Exploded. We lost one assault engineer. Yeah. Yeah, the field artillery's got 7 kills. But this outfit is all pretty heavily armored. Once we go downstairs to, like, the ghouls and shit, well, I guess everything's gonna die. It doesn't really matter. They're there for just because they look cool. That's all. Claim Throne of Ascension, please. Our income is... Our upkeep is pretty damn high. The Bureau engineers are adding up, and honestly, I don't think we need them anymore. I don't think we need field artillery anymore either. I guess I could just make assassins now, because they're kind of fun. Let's make one assassin a turn. Yeah, and I'll just keep them in supply. Yeah, it is hard to crunch that Dominion. Utgard has declared war. Our joyriding days are over. We gotta go crush him, annihilate him. Jinport's under siege. Send the tank. Alright, we're gonna go back upstairs then. Make sure you put some PD on this thing. Yeah, he's got some big armies down here. Not ecstatic about such things. Alright, after evocation 7, I was gonna pick something else. It would probably be Heat from Hell. So, enchantment 6. We do have a fuck ton of earth gems. What are we doing? What are we even doing? What am I gonna do with them? I guess just keep making the giant tanks. Where's my guy? Yeah, I mean, just bunch them together and make big tanks. We should also make Elemental Apprentice and a Fire in a Jar for this guy. Yeah, exactly. It is a big army. I look forward to just annihilating it. But, I guess they should be on patrol, shouldn't they? The army's a ways off, and we're probably just gonna start tearing through his whole shit. So that's the plan. I mean, we do have some rifle PD, not much of it, granted, but some. So maybe. We just lack PD in a lot of places. Yep, yeah, he hit a lot of places. Alright, let's check Bushford first. That is a big-ass army. Yeah. That was his biggest army, I imagine. He still lost 242 on my fucking PD, though. So, that doesn't bode well for him. Yeah, we had no PD there. We would have really benefited from it. Farseer Mountain, I don't think we had any PD either. We held. We held, baby! And Jinport. Oh, we got nothing in Jinport. Fuck. Alright, we're under attack in multiple spots. Great. Yeah, we're probably doom stacking a little too much. But I'm gonna have these guys go out as a thug unit. Thug unit. Can also airdrop onto this right now. I think we will. Okay, so let's see here. You are going to cast Firestorm with your 3 fire gems you always have. Then you're gonna cast Vulnerability? No, you have Earth. Although you have 0 protection. Vulnerability is kind of better. Well, Body Ethereal is the thing. Invulnerability, it really depends on if he has... Shit. .60 fire resist. If he has magic damage, then yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. We don't have that much hit points or anything. It's a pretty big question. It's a pretty big question. As for all the snipers, hard to say. You know, the AI typically has so many commanders that it's kind of pointless. And you can't take like this with assassins. I mean, honestly, if these are like 1 PD, you probably could just take them by attacking. But maybe we send them downstairs to try to snipe the final throne, clear the way there. Just so they have something to do. They didn't get anything off because they had 2 wolves. And that's all it takes to interrupt spellcasting. And then he didn't cast Invulnerability. And, yeah, they decimated him. I mean, he got some kills in the process, but that's all it took was those little wolves. That's really fucking lame. But, yeah. I mean, That's certainly not my pretender of choice when it comes to teleporting, but I thought he'd get at least invulnerability off. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey. How's it going? Bushford has been breached. We are not making it to help that. That's for damn sure. Just fire. That's the end of the order. Yeah, some PD is better than no PD. Yeah, that's not good PD. Can we call this guy back? Very slowly, I'll say. I guess I do have various priests that are trying to preach away the darkness. Alright, yeah, I'd rather have him back. Gives our sacreds flaming weapons so we can kill more. Just deleted. Fucking deleted. He hit Oak Beach. Ooh, that's not looking good. Yeah, that did not look good. Lost 123 there, so that's okay. We actually got a command bunker as part of the PD there. That's pretty great. All right, the tank team. No problem. Cleared that up. And then they try to take Bushford. Oh, God, that's a lot. They 100% take Bushford. Unfortunate, but he'll get his comeuppance. Also, I forgot about sending a tank into the arena again. Alright, we can breach this right away. We will. We'll take this right away. Yep. A nice little thug team. Hit Farseer Mountains again, but good luck with that. And the battle in the fortress. Oh my god. Okay, we have to watch it again. And watch just the guys on the walls. Oh man, deleted. Ridiculous. We only lost guys because of Holy Avenger. Really funny. Alright, we got our assassin team. They're all gonna assassinate. Just put them there. I mean, what can men do against such reckless hate? Oh, I guess we could go save Jinport. That's what we can do. All right. 4 of them tried to kill the same knight commander, probably because he has a spirit helmet or whatever. No, not even. It's just 2 fucking knights. And he's loaded with gear, 24 protection. Okay, well that was a good waste of all our assassins. Whatever. They're good in a lot of situations, but not that. No problem there. Farseer Mountain again. He's going to keep trying this. Oh, he's got his Dracolich. Oh, he did take it with the Dracolich, but he got a limp and a never-healing wound. So now he's besieging the Farseer Mountains. This army is just so glorious to look at. Yeah, get out of here, Ether Warriors. You ain't shit. Oak Breach has been breached. We'll clear that up real quick, don't worry. Let's go kill his Dracolich, shall we? Message from Utgard. I just realized we should have been playing like Red Alert music this whole time. Oh, that is way... Oh my god. Ooh, there goes the tank team. Jesus. We did end up killing 231, but he had 1,100 units there. Oh my god, that was a lot. See you, Dracolich. And then Oak Breach. Beach. Yeah, obviously he's going to take that. Ridiculous amount. That's alright, we'll get him. We'll slowly work our way over there. Got a guards commander preaching here for some reason. Why do I have that? Oh, we need someone to build temples on all these places. Yeah, I don't know how he can stop this. I mean, this, I would hazard to say, is the most powerful army we've ever had in this game. That would be my sort of honest thought here. He doesn't get a chance to move before his entire army is destroyed. We should get some more tanks. Damn. Yep, off Fort PD is not too hot. You get Jinport probably with not the Doom stack. Okay, I never know what the AI does. It's all just very confusing. Let's hit it. Yeah, let's hit it. Okay, and we got hit by the Doomsday. Okay, that works. Oh my god, he didn't even reach us with a single unit. He just lost 453 in the blink of an eye! We lost 2 assault engineers. Yep. One amazing javelinist tossed it right before he took a bullet between the eyes. Ah, yeah. Well, that's that. Shinport has been breached. And because we didn't get to move, we are not in a position to rescue it. Fortunately. That being said, I think we just did quite a number to him. And once he takes Jinport, that'll be sort of it for him. Yeah, I could make more priests, but this is not a war that our god will win for us. This is won by the might of the Soviet Union. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, we've never had an army this powerful. This is absurdly OP. Give me these guys. Yeah, it's fine. Good. All right, let's roll out. Let's put a stop to this little uprising, shall we? The battle in Jinport. Okay, kept most of his stuff inside. We breached Jinport. Not too surprising there. What are you doing? Why are you wasting my time? We got attacked at Jinport before we went in by a big old army. Oh, let me correct that. It was a big old army. Yep. 392 dead. Wow, I actually lost 10 assault engineers on that one. Oof. Oh no, he's cursed for the rest of his life. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is... What am I listening? We need fucking... I'll tell you exactly what we need. Hold on. Yeah, now it's correct. Yeah. There you go. Now we're playing Dominions, baby. Now we're playing some Dominions. Dracolich landed in our rear. That was kind of bad, but he didn't do anything. We didn't lose a single unit despite that sort of scary event. Well, hard to stop. See ya. Yep. And I'm still cranking out units. Man, but it's like, what do you expect? I mean, really, what did we expect? You've got you know, a fantasy universe and you suddenly drop in the Soviet Union. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty powerful. Asshole built forts everywhere. He's gonna besiege. You know, he's still getting units out. Really? Wow. Yeah, long to giants and stuff, I guess. Okay, so Bushford is doing fine, so we're gonna go ahead and yeah, critically damaged. I think we're fine taking this and then moving back. We could take this, but I'm gonna go back and take this. That's annoying. Great. Yeah, we're fine. Don't take this, please. I'm working on stuff. Yeah, I don't know, I could make priests. Can make more, tanks. Because we love tanks. Yeah, we don't need to watch this. I just have this insistence on watching everything. It's a sickness. Where did a supply truck end up there? Also, I like how our supply usage is negative 258. It's pretty good. A magic nightmare is projected at Vladimir. Okay, he's casting all sorts of magic spells to stop the Soviet Union. Best of luck to you. Yeah, I mean, he just can't. Just can't. You feel bad for him, almost. Hey, our god finally came back. Oh, we don't have a prophet currently. Our prophet died. Oh, from disease. That's right. Okay, we'll get another one in a second here. Oh, he's gonna take this again. Got Dracolich and everything. Alright, well, fair play. I don't really trust this guy with anything. When we're talking about wolves or Dracolich, I could maybe take this, but that's pretty far away. Yeah, we can get a peasant banquet. Don't I have a guy with death? No? Okay, well, you can get peasant banquet. Oh, we got our 3 tanks again. I have a lot of supply trucks. I prefer to take the non-sacreds, but they're really stacking up here, so maybe I should send that guy out. Now I got 1 fucking spearman I threw in there. That was dumb. There you go. And this, and you can take some of these. Good. And I could make you the prophet. but it's going to take you a while to get in. So, Radko, you have been promoted. Good job. Communism is cast Peasant Banquet. That is not a sentence I ever thought I'd see in this game. Okay, well that was unfortunate because we did kill a lot of shit, 208, but we lost 50 assault engineers. And more worrisome, a bunch retreated and there was nowhere to go, so now we're actually not able to break that fort. Oh, I was gonna move you out. And you, why did I not move you out? Well, he's not long for this world, I can tell you that. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, the tanks brigades have done well enough. I can't complain. Cast, teleport here. Also, we have 171 units in this garrison because, our prophet died carrying a lot. See how he does without wolves hitting him. I don't know why he went so off script there. It's really worrisome. He's got 20 hit points here. Thankfully, Firestorm's really OP against an army like that. Walls are severely destroyed. Severely damaged. Doesn't matter, it's all a big jumble. Been breached. In the water for some reason. Can't go in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in just yet on his capital, even though I very well could easily take it, I imagine. I want the full might of the Soviet Union on display. Instantly dead. God, he's shit. Alright, I don't care anymore. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's a lot. Hope our supply usage holds here. Oh, we're bringing in a lot more tanks. Purgle the Vampire has joined the Soviet Union. Sure. Okay. Go, good God. I mean, what do you even say about this shit? It's something. It's giant kludge of assault rifle fire. Storm Castle. Let's see how he does, shall we? My God. Boom. Boom. Norna. Mist form, ethereal, invulnerable 25. We got her eventually. Lost 9 assault engineers of 529. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright. I don't even know how the others are doing. Opithium's almost wiped out by Olmreich. Yeah, 3 guesses as to what Olmreich is based on. Yeah, I don't care about you, Kurgle. You have no place in our military, I'm sorry. Message from Utgard. I wonder what that says. Why is there a magma child in there for some reason? Lost 4 supply trucks on that little volley. Damn, because he flew to the rear. That's what I was worried about. Supply usage is still strong, though. Yep. Let's get different. Adolf. You wander over from Olmreich. Yeah, we don't really have to watch it. This is taking quite a while, so we'll move along. Yeah, we have a lot of money, actually. Yes, I didn't put any PD there. That's true. Despite me talking about how much money I have. Put PD here for some reason. Yep. He's not long for this world, man. Ooh. The Sylphs that flew to the rear with the lightning swarm. They actually clipped a fair number of soldiers. This is a red day for the Soviet Union. Alright, let's take the throne. Eagles all got deleted before they could fly to my rear. So that would have been pretty bad, but they all died instantly. He did go down here. Man, he's all over the place. What an ass. They're important. Almreich. Of course he did. All this research I'll never use because we don't need any mages. We lost Silver Spring. Didn't I have PD there? Weird. Boy, he really spread like a little weed, didn't he? We could just take a LAR and end the game, but I feel it's our duty as citizens of the world to wipe out this Jotun menace that went to war with I mean, you don't go to war with the Soviet Union. It just... You will suffer the consequences. Oh yeah, we should put PD down a little bit. Oh my god. He did very well for himself, didn't he? Usually the AI doesn't get this entrenched down here if we're like actively at war with them, but he did well. Pythium was permanently vanquished. That could be bad. But this game's just about over. How is he still here? Utgard has been permanently vanquished. Excellent. Got him. Oh god, he's just casting everything. Casting all the globals. Better hurry. Olmreich declares war on us, so there's no other option. Oh, he actually is connected to us right there, Palace Aurum. Alright, well, let's see how you handle 100 PD, I suppose. Probably pretty well, I would imagine. But it doesn't matter. You have lost the game, my friend. You were just a little bit too slow wiping out Pythium. That was it. Yep. That's what you sent in? Your whole Doomstack? You send in that thing? What is wrong with you? Well, that, my friends, is that. If we wanted to go for another couple hours, we probably could wipe out Olmreich. But, I don't know. I assume he's... I didn't put any PD there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he had. Oh, he gets pretty similar looking things. Autogun teams, limited to 1 per turn. Autogun. Grenadier with rifles and grenades. Aryan guardsmen. Sacreds with small autoguns and grenades. So it's a very similar nation. But he gets Death's Head Hussars if you want to go a different route. And Vampire Guardsmen. He gets field artillery. It's a very similar nation. Yeah, I mean, he might get some different summons, maybe, but it looks like a reskin for the most part. Probably more emphasis on fire. It's pretty much a reskin. All right, so I think if this one comes up, we'll probably just skip it because it's just going to be too similar of an experience. Not that it was a bad experience. It was pretty fun to just crush everything in a way that we have never crushed anything in this game ever. But, yeah, certainly not a challenge in any way. Oh, we never actually looked at the ghouls. Okay, let me try and find the ghouls here. Good God. 791 units sitting here. I know, I'm trying to filter. I want to see the ghouls. I'm sure they're pretty much what you expect. Assault Ghoul. 15 hit points, 14 protection, 11 defense, 10 MR, 23 morale. Undead with poison resist 25. They have 2 poison claw attacks for 12 damage plus 50 poison fatigue. And the small auto gun. And a grenade. Yeah, but I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I guess it's like it's another thing, I mean, very, very much in this case, where it's kind of within its own balance. It's like, okay, we're gonna play a firepower game. Because I think there's 6 nations in firepower, so it's like, okay, we're all gonna play firepower nations, and it's a 6-player game. And it's like, okay, that's the balance, you know? And so if I'm going up against Ulmreich, I sort of need an advantage, because we have very similar setups here. So you could use those in combination with, like, I don't know, a pretender casting foul vapors or something. And that's certainly an advantage that you'd have. I don't know. But we did end up with an obscene amount of gems. Look at that. Crazy. For 94. How the hell did we get 15 death gems income? Where is that coming from? Temple of Darkness here is 1. His capital is 1. Where is that coming from? Oh, one of the thrones, maybe? No. 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 I mean, we have a shit ton of sites. Crazy amount. One there. Alar probably... No, Alar doesn't give any. No. One there. Oh, here we go. 2 there. 2 there. Okay. 1 there. Yeah, down here there's quite a few. Okay. Still, it's a lot. 13 Astral Pearls, 14 Earth Gem, 9 Water, 12 Air, 6 Nature, 14 Glamour. This is an insane amount of income for late age. Good lord. Yeah, so it was a fun game. It was very easy, but it's nice. It's always okay when it's very easy. Would I like a more balanced version of this that you could actually, like, play with vanilla nations and not be ridiculous? Yeah, of course. Just like Smurv and, what was that? Blaffendel or whatever. I mean, it would, you know, it would be nice. But that's definitely not what it is. It's not balanced at all. How would you balance it? I'm not sure. I mean, if you're hell-bent, and the whole purpose of the mod is, so you are hell-bent on having, say, rifles. I don't know. Because, like, the Arbalist is essentially what they're going for as far as, like, a high-powered ranged weapon, you know, and it shoots once every 3 rounds for big armor-piercing damage. And it's balanced because of that, because it's once every 3 rounds, and it's usually, you know, pretty high resource cost for those units. So when you take basically that same weapon and then just make it fire every round at range 50 instantly, no projectile, that's just never going to be balanced. But if you make it so that this is once every 3 rounds, it doesn't really make sense as a rifle. And why is it taking that long to fire? And the real truth of it is, and we've seen this from we've seen multiple nations that have firearms. And I think the best approach is just make it like black powder weapons or something, like muskets or something that you have to load and it takes 3 rounds. You know, once every 3 rounds. And it hits really hard, maybe. But it's really just like you have to reskin the Arbalist. That's if you want it to be balanced. There's no other really way to do it. So, I don't know. It just is what it is. It's fine. I mean, clearly, you know, it's doing its own thing. But it's also just a question of, like, who is this for? I mean, are there people out there playing firepower games where they only play firepower nations? I wouldn't imagine so. And I can't imagine many multiplayer games ever then involving this mod. So really it's for single player games. And so I guess it's just like for people that like me that just want to fuck around and blow shit up. And it does do that pretty well. So good stuff. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.